Hey guys, it's Shelby from Big Cat Creative here, and in this video, we'll be going over the top tips for designing and optimizing your website homepage. As humans, our brains start forming impressions in just a fraction of a second. So when someone lands on your website, they're instantly getting a feel for what you're all about. And that first glance is going to set the tone, and it plays a really big role in whether a visitor is going to stay and explore your site or click away without even a second thought. This is why your homepage is the perfect place to let people know in only a few seconds what you offer and why it matters for them. And in this video, I am going to give you some tips on how you can create a homepage that feels clear, confident, and inviting from the very first scroll. Now, a really strong homepage doesn't actually try to say everything all at once. It focuses on saying the right things in the right order. And to do that without overwhelming your visitors, here are some sections that you should include to be really effective and clear. First, being a hero section. This is going to be your big first impression moment. A hero section should be really intriguing while also keeping your visitors wanting more. It should clearly answer what you do, who it's for, and why they should care. And design-wise, the possibilities for this hero section really are endless. If you're a photographer or a business that's more visually focused, you might want to include a really large full-width image carousel like what you're seeing here on our Belladonna template. This could showcase your very best work and will let people know the second they land on your site what they can expect from your services. On the other hand, if you're a copywriter or another service-based business, you might want to give a really clear and intriguing headline with some more words, a little paragraph, and a really clear action to pull people in. This is the hero section for our Ava Grande template, and there is no denying that this intro is going to grab the visitor's attention right away. Next up, you should think about adding an about section to your homepage. And by this, I don't mean telling your whole life story right away on the homepage. You can go ahead and save that for your actual about page. Instead, here you can just give visitors a quick sense of who you are, what you stand for, and why they should trust you. This is kind of like your little elevator pitch here. It should just be one concise paragraph that's just enough to build connection and invite further exploration. You can include a picture about yourself that allows people to connect to you, put a face to the business, and of course, a call to action button so that they can learn more or contact you. This is our Sophie template, and you can see that this little about section on the homepage is just quick and easy, but it gives just the right amount of information while still sticking with the brand of the homepage and allowing some more intrigue so that people want to continue to learn more. Adding a line like your new favorite photographer or something punchy like that is also a great idea here. Then, once you've allowed your visitors to get to know you a little bit, you'll want to give them some information on your services or your offers. And you can easily do this by including a services section that allows your visitors to quickly connect the dots by explaining what you offer and how you can actually help them. For this section, you want to think big picture, super digestible, and ultra clear. You'll then want to link each service that you have to its own page for your site visitors to explore and get all of the nitty-gritty details. This services section on our Verano template homepage has each of these 3 services listed out super clearly with a little explanation or preview text for each one, and then a link to learn more about that specific service. Remember, they're coming to your website for a reason, and you don't want to make it difficult for them to figure out why they're here and why they should stick around. So if you have really great services or offers to present, don't hide them, put them front and center, and make them really easy to understand. Now let's talk about social proof. Things like testimonials, client logos, case studies, and various stats are going to help your visitors feel really confident that they're in good hands. So adding at least one form of social proof somewhere on your homepage is really one of the quickest ways to build credibility and remove any hesitation that might be lingering. You can easily do this by adding something like an as featured in logo bar like you see right here on our Nix template. You can include the names and logos of publications that you've been featured in or other notable features. And this is a really great way to pull interest, to grab people's attention, and to let them know that you are credible and have been featured in legitimate articles. You can also give social proof on your homepage by adding something like a testimonial feature or a testimonial slider section. This is an example of a testimonial feature on our Unearth template. It's a really attractive section with a cool, enticing video in the background, but at the forefront is a testimonial from a real client that will allow people to see exactly what they can expect if they work with you. And last, but certainly not least, you'll want to be sure to include plenty of links to other pages around your website. Think of your homepage as a sort of roadmap. You want each section to point visitors towards the rest of your site and the really important information that you want them to interact with. So, to decide what other pages you might want to feature on your homepage, think about which ones help build trust, show your expertise, or move someone closer to working with you. This might include something like your portfolio or your blog. You can see here on our Gigi Rose template, we have this beautiful featured clients section. There's a little blurb at the top, and then it links to 3 of the portfolio projects that people can click on and directly view exactly what that whole project is about. This is really great for a photographer or somebody who has a ton of portfolio photos to show off. It's also really great for service-based businesses who feature case studies in their portfolios. You want to link this directly on your homepage so that potential clients can see more about what they can expect, and that's just going to drive them even closer to wanting to work with you. You can also link directly to a freebie page or a newsletter sign up to build your email list and capture leads from people who aren't quite ready to buy yet, but are definitely interested. You can see here at the bottom of our Nix template, we have this bold section linking people to a free download so that they can sign up, give their email, and receive a little freebie. And that's just going to give them the additional push that they might need down the line to really commit. There's lots of different possibilities for linking throughout your homepage. The important thing is that you are giving people the opportunity to click through to the most important content on your website, as well as opportunities to get in contact with you and become a part of your community so that they stick around longer than just browsing your website for a few seconds. So visually and strategically, those are our 6 best tips for optimizing your homepage. We also have a bunch of other miscellaneous strategy tips for your homepage, including getting crystal clear on your message, decluttering your copy and your main navigation, and utilizing your social links strategically. And you can find more information about all of those tips in the blog post that will be linked in the description below this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick video and found it super helpful. If you're interested in more content like this, be sure to follow along and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post new videos every single week, and I'll see you in the next one.